Nothing more than that, but...
Heading down to the beach to try pedestrian mobile. Most of my pedestrian mobile on 20 metres has been in the late afternoon and early evening. That's been good for working Europeans long path. However, this time it's the morning and I'm trying for the Americas. Again, long path. Being on the eastern side of the bay, that means that long path is in that direction to Europe and this direction over the water to North America.
Okay, I'll take the pedestrian mobile because I've never worked one of them before, but acknowledging the other one there. VK3 Yankee Echo, pedestrian mobile, VK4 TSP up in Brisbane. Well, pedestrian mobile, where, oh, I've got to ask the question, where are you? Name here is Stuart, Sierra Tango Echo Whiskey, Alpha Romeo Tango. Oh my goodness, but okay, this is the first for me, go ahead.
VK3 Yankee Echo, thanks Private 7, I know you're about Private 3 here mate, and your pedestrian mobile. I've spoken to a lot of people in the UK that do the pedestrian mobile thing. Up in Bloom mate, call sign VK6 Bravo Papa.
VK3 Yankee Echo, VK6 HDX, I'm having a lot of trouble copying you there Peter, but I won't be able to hold it with you unfortunately. I think my antenna is not favourable in that direction.
VK6 HDX with a group VK6XYZ. Okay Peter, I've got your course on now, Yankee Echo. Portable there. No, you're coming in quite good to me now, no problem at all. I'm running 100 watts at the moment on the beat.
And to my QTH, the state of Georgia. I'll give you a report on the next over, but thank you for answering the call. Victor Kilo 3 Yankee Echo, K4 Sugar United, over. Oh, fine, Peter, fine indeed. My goodness, Mobile. Well, I was wondering there, your signal strength about 5 here. Signal strength 5 here with me, but you're mostly Q5 copy. I may be missing just a little bit, but not too much at all. Well, good morning, and nice to hear you coming from your mobile. If I understood you correctly, I think you said you were walking, but I'm not 100% sure of that, Peter. So you might help me out. But certainly a pleasure to hear you, and you're coming through here quite nicely indeed. VK3 Yankee Echo Mobile, K4 Sugar United, over. Oh my goodness, Peter, that's absolutely amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Well, congratulations. Congratulations, that's phenomenal. Pedestrian mobile, walking along the beach. My goodness, that's fantastic. Okay, fine, Peter, fine indeed. Well, I'm very familiar with that little transceiver running 5 watts of power. I'm also using Yaesu here, but this one is the big brother, I guess. This is the Fox Tango 5000 Mike Papa FT 5000 MP. And I'm running a kilowatt of power, so let's see, how many times more power are you with 5 watts and me with 1,000? That's quite a lot, Peter, no problem. My antenna here is the Step AR, the Step AR using 4 elements here, but the antenna is very, very high on the tower. It's 43 meters up on the tower here, Peter, but beaming on the long path. So I know that doesn't make any difference to you, but I am beaming out over Africa, which of course is the correct direction into VK at this time of day. It's certainly a pleasure to meet you, Peter. But then as soon as the freezing rain stopped, then the snow became, and we had quite a lot of snow here. That's unusual for this part of the United States. We don't get that kind of weather here very often. As a matter of fact, I think they said it had been 20 years before we'd had any kind of conditions like that here in the state of Georgia, Peter. But thank goodness everything worked out fine. Lots and lots of people don't have any electrical power because when the trees got all covered with ice and they would fall over and of course fall right over on a power line. So a very serious situation there. So Mike, back to you, Peter, and again, congratulations. That 5 watts of walking along the beach is doing a wonderful job. A VK3 Yankee Echo, a K4 Sugar United, over.
Overall, it was a successful morning, with quite a few contacts made, all on 20 metres. All but one though were within VK, normally VK4s or 6s between 1500 and about 3000 kilometres distance. Only one North American was worked, but as you heard before, the contact was quite successful. There was a VE calling CQ, but unfortunately he couldn't hear me. Compared with afternoons, mornings are less productive, especially in terms of long distance DX. It seems to be easier to work Europeans in the afternoon than Americans in the morning. That's definitely not due to signal strengths, because the reports I get are similar in both cases. I think there's just more activity from Europe, or Europeans are more willing and more active to call CQDX.